Hey there guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today is day 12 of Vlogmas, and I'm going to be doing a gift guide for her this time around. So about a week ago I did a gift guide for him video, and you guys seem to have really liked it, and as promised I'm going to do the gift guide for her. But before I do, I wanted to remind you that just because I'm saying some different items in this one than I did in the men's one doesn't mean that some of the gift ideas won't work for men. It's just that I've had a little bit more time to think about it, and I've added a lot of things to this list that honestly could have worked on the men's list too. So today we'll be focusing on things that are good for any woman in your life, be it your mom, your sister, your grandma, your aunt, your best friend, your girlfriend, whoever it may be. It should pretty much work for anybody. I've got a list here, so if you see me looking down a lot, I apologize. Let's get into it. So first of all, I wanted to make sure I said focus on the things that you know she likes. So if she has a hobby, if she's a photographer, anything like that, focus on that first. So if she's a photographer, you know, does she have enough equipment? Does she have enough tripods? Has she ever complained about needing more frames or more photo albums? Anything like that. Always an amazing way to start. If she has any interests such as instruments, anything like that, a great idea is to buy either accessories for that instrument, or if she likes, say, piano, getting her some piano books would be like an awesome idea. If she's into like violin, for example, like there's always sheet music involved, so if you got her like a music stand, that kind of thing. Think of what she's into and try to think of what you can do to make her life easier with something you can give her. Okay. With that being said, let's get into my list. Alright, so of course my list has to start off with makeup. Makeup or makeup accessories. So if you happen to know what kind of stuff she likes, what brand she likes, awesome. If not, I mean, I'm sure she wouldn't be upset if you got her a different brand that she's never tried before. If you're ever unsure, you can always talk to someone who's behind the counter at the pharmacy or who's in Sephora or wherever, and I'm sure they'll point you in the right direction. And as far as makeup accessories, so brushes, lipstick, lip balms, lashes, lash curlers, anything like that, makeup brushes, makeup sponges, makeup wipes. You know that makeup's all gotta come off eventually, so there's some ideas there. Another thing I've got is Fitbit or watch. If she's active and likes to keep track of how active she is, a Fitbit is an awesome idea. But if she's not so much of an active person, that's totally okay. Maybe she'll love a watch. Some women love a little bling bling. And speaking of which, the next on my list is jewelry. So if she's a jewelry wearer, and I don't mean it has to be like expensive, over the top jewelry. Like I myself am a jewelry wearer. I wear a cheap sterling silver necklace. I wear cheap sterling silver earrings. I wear cheap surgical steel, and I have a nose ring. But I do consider myself very minimalistic. Oh, and I also have a ring. But it's literally, if you look at it, it's literally just it was literally like a $12 band from Walmart. So, you know, if she's into jewelry in even the least, you can help her out. COVID. So, the next thing on my list is a high quality razor. So, I mean, don't go out and buy her like a pack of razors that she uses once, cuts herself once, and then tosses them in the garbage. I'm talking about like a really high quality razor that were actually made to cut less, like, you know, to do the job but like not nick, you know. So like there's some really good Venus razors out there that once the blades are dull or the moisturizer majigger is gone, you can just replace the head of it, and that way you're not wasting so much plastic. So there's that idea. If you go to like a Target or Walmart or whatever you have wherever you are, I'm sure that they'll actually have like a shaving gift set. My sister and I often get those for each other during Christmas and birthdays because everyone likes to have nice smooth legs, and it feels good to have a good clean shave by a razor that's not meant to be thrown out after 2 or 3 uses. So that. But the 3 cares: skincare, nail care, and self-care. Skincare, if you know what kind of stuff, cleansers and all that, moisturizers she uses, I'm sure that she would love to have some free restock. Nail care, so you can probably get like nail kits or if she's into getting her nails done, you could get her a gift certificate from her favorite place to have her nails done. Otherwise, you can get her some like nail polishes, some moisturizers, some cuticle cream or oils. Obviously, there's the files and all that as well. Nail care is important. It's more important to some than others, but nail care is important. And then, of course, self-care. So anything that is good for relaxation and bringing you back down to earth. So like bath bombs, bubble bath, maybe some nice candles. There's so many things that are considered as self-care. Face masks, hair masks, anything that's improving your body or your complexion, I suppose, is considered self-care. So, and speaking of self-care, I've got diffusers and essential oils on my list next. Some people are really crazy about them, others aren't. You know, you might want to find out where they stand on that scale before you get something like that. But I do know it's a very, very popular item, and I know that a lot of people love them. So, weighted blankets. I know that those are really calming, really good for anxiety, and I've actually heard that that a weighted blanket is like the answer to a lot of people's sleeping issues. So it's definitely worth considering. So if she's into decor, or if she has a home of her own, decor items such as cushions or cushion covers, canvas prints, candle holders, anything that kind of you can just set up as staging kind of thing. Okay, and I can say this personally, I am a sucker for personalized items. I actually am one of those people who I buy people personalized stuff every single year. Last year I got my friend a personalized puzzle, and then I got my sister and my friend also a calendar, personalized calendar. So personalized gift ideas. So we've got calendars, blankets, pillows, mugs, phone cases, keychains, again, puzzles. You could literally customize anything. You can literally plaster your face on anything these days. You could get her, you get her a t-shirt, you could get her canvas prints. Literally, you can customize anything these days. Okay, back onto the random list. So, lounging clothes, like comfy clothes that she can kind of hang out in. So like yoga pants, maybe some sweaters, just stuff that's comfortable to wear around home. Bath or relaxation kit kind of ties in with self-care, but different. So bath kits, bath bombs, bath salts, bubble bath, anything that's bath related. What do you call those? Loofahs? Hot chocolate bombs or a Keurig, depending on what kind of hot drink she likes. If she's a tea drinker, you could get her a tea, like a loose leaf tea set, or like a tea infuser. Is that it? Infuser, where you put the leaves in it, you put it in the hot water and it steams. Something like that. Or like maybe a mug to go with her tea. Or I don't know, there's a lot of ideas for tea and hot chocolate and coffee. There's so many different things, but hot chocolate bombs are like the new big thing. I think last year or the year before it was bath bombs. This year it's hot chocolate bombs. So if she's a reader, I would recommend books. If you don't know what kind of books, maybe have a look at her bookshelf and see if she has like a preferred author or a preferred genre. Otherwise, I would also consider like doing recipe books if she likes to cook, or if she's not much of a reader, not much of a cooker, maybe she might like some movies instead. I'm a movie girl, but I also love reading. So if you happen to know her favorite perfume, there's a really easy out right there. Perfume's expensive, and it's kind of nice to get your favorite perfume for free once in a while. To go along with that favorite thing, wine, if she likes it, or her favorite alcohol. Not everyone wants to get loaded on Christmas, but it's nice to have the option. Maybe she'd like a new purse, and of course a wallet to go with it, but don't forget to put a coin in the wallet if you get her a wallet, otherwise it is bad luck. And since we're all going back into lockdown, apparently, if she doesn't already have Netflix or Disney or Crave or Amazon Prime, anything like that, so you can maybe do a 3-month subscription of one of those subscription channels. So like I said, Disney, Netflix, Crave, Amazon Prime, you know, help her get in touch with all the shows that everyone's talking about. Vehicle maintenance. So not every girl knows that oil should be changed every 3 months or every 5,000 kilometers. So vehicle maintenance, such as maybe a prepaid car wash or prepaid oil change, or maybe even like a big thing of washer fluid. Maybe some seat covers, anything that could help her take care of her car so that it doesn't cause problems later on down the road. Pun not intended, but it works. And then I've also got on here gym membership, just like with the man's list. Not every woman wants to go to the gym. Not every man wants to go to the gym, but it's on my list, so I'm gonna say it. If she's shown any interest in a class or in learning something new, such as dancing, skating, gymnastics, an instrument maybe, cooking or yoga, anything like that, but you know, paying for a class or two so she can see if she actually likes it, I'm sure that she would appreciate it, because maybe that's what it'll take to get her to take the dive. Maybe she hasn't gotten the lessons already because she wasn't sure, and you gifting her that lesson might be what makes her realize that it's something she needs to do. Togetherness trips. Some women are very, very, they feel most loved when they are spending quality time with you. So for togetherness trips, I've said museum tickets, aquarium tickets, any kind of adventure such as zip lining or like a water park, anything like that. Like tickets for that. If you guys have any really big tourist attractions, maybe take her to some of those. Literally anything with you will be great. She'll love it. This one's mostly thinking about moms and grandmas, but a stainless steel knife set. Hey, girlfriends need them too. And on the same note as the whole kitchen thing, I'm not gonna sit here and say get her a bunch of kitchen stuff, because no girl wants to be subject to that kind of stereotype. But I will say an instant Ace Plus blender. I actually recently heard about these on a channel called Like It or Not, where they do a lot of recipes and kind of like a can she make it kind of thing using the Ace Plus blender. I've seen her make like soups. I've seen her make like almond butters and stuff like that, and I'm like, I can't believe you can actually cook in a blender. That's insane to me. And on a similar tangent of that, a juicer, because I know some people are really, really health conscious and they love juicing their own oranges and stuff, and I think you can do that in a juicer. I don't really know. A jewelry box to put all that jewelry that she either does or doesn't have. A ring stand if she's a ring wearer, so that she can take them off and not lose them, not drop them down the sink, anything like that. Slippers if she doesn't have any. A muscle massager is always, always nice, because as us ladies get older, we get sorer. Towel sets, nothing more adult than a towel set. Oh yeah, bed sets, those are a little more adult than towel sets. And while we're on the topic of adult stuff, Yas cards are a good one, or gift cards for stores so she can buy her own stuff. And otherwise I've got Bluetooth speakers, robot vacuums, like I think they're called Roombas. A Kindle, like I said, if she likes to read, maybe a Kindle would be a good idea. An air fryer, so it's a healthier alternative to deep frying food. And the last one I've got is a vacuum sealer. Now, those are for food. Well, I think that they're only for food, but I mean, whenever I think of like vacuum sealed, I think of also like when you put stuff in storage and you vacuum like a big bag of like blankets down to like this so that it can fit in small spaces. That's kind of what I think of. So I think anything vacuum sealer is a good idea. So of course there's a lot of other things you could consider, like I said, depending on what kind of stuff she's into. Anything that she doesn't have to think about herself is definitely helpful. Alright guys, so that is my list for today. There's lots of items there, and if you didn't find something that would work, I'm sorry. I did my very best. I racked my mind for 2 whole days on this list. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, as usual, I will see you tomorrow. Bye!